Part 6, Broken Systems Break Great People. Welcome back to our Life First Business Operational Excellence series. Yesterday we talked about accountability and why I don't believe accountability starts with holding people responsible. I believe it starts by creating enough clarity that people actually have the opportunity to succeed. Today I want to challenge another belief I hear all the time, which is we just need better people. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes the wrong person is sitting in the wrong seat. I've absolutely seen that happen. But if you've ever found yourself replacing the same position over and over again, every front desk coordinator struggles, if every practice manager eventually burns out, if every new hire starts strong but somehow ends up underperforming, at some point we have to stop asking what's wrong with the people and start asking what's happening inside of the business. Because here's what I've learned after helping over 700 female entrepreneurs cross their next $1 million milestone. Broken systems don't just frustrate founders, they frustrate great employees. Imagine showing up to work every day, wanting to do a great job, but priorities change every afternoon. Nobody knows who's responsible for what. Training depends on whoever's available. Every manager gives different directions. Patients receive different experiences depending on who's working. One day you're praised for taking initiative. The next day you're told you should have asked first. Eventually, even your best people stop feeling confident. And that's not because they lack talent, it's because they lack consistency. One of the biggest misconceptions in leadership is believing that high performers don't need systems. I actually think it's the opposite. The higher the performer, the more they appreciate clarity. The best employees don't want to spend their energy guessing, they want to spend it executing. When expectations are clear, ownership becomes second nature because our team members can show up and drive agreed upon initiatives forward. Win-win. People enjoy coming to work because they know what success looks like. That's what operational excellence creates. It doesn't remove accountability, it creates the conditions where accountability can actually exist. I remember years ago thinking I just needed to find people who thought exactly the way I did. I needed my unicorn who could bang out a task list and also deliver a 50% profit margin and bring me coffee and manage 5 other people. And eventually I realized that that wasn't realistic. What I really needed was a business that communicated expectations so clearly that people didn't have to think and act just like me to produce the same standard. That changed everything because the goal changed from building a team of mind readers to building a business where ordinary people can consistently produce extraordinary experiences because the operating system supported them. Think about companies you've interacted with that deliver an exceptional experience every single time. It's probably not because every employee was groomed in etiquette school. It's because the business has built extraordinary systems. The people matter tremendously, but even the best people eventually become discouraged when they're expected to succeed inside of chaos. One of my favorite quotes is this: the best way to get rid of an A player is to surround them with a team of individuals who are not A players. And that goes for us as leaders too. An A team requires an A leader. So here's the question I want you to think about today. Is there someone on your team whose performance you've been questioning? Maybe you started thinking about them yesterday. Before you assume they're the problem, ask yourself something different. If I hired another person into this exact same role tomorrow, would they inherit the same confusion? If the answer is yes, the person may not be your biggest opportunity. The operating system probably is. And after spending the last 10 years helping founders scale businesses, I've realized something else. Operational excellence actually isn't the finish line. It's the foundation. Because I've worked with businesses that were incredibly well run. They had documented systems, healthy accountability, strong financial performance, and talented leadership teams. So on paper, they looked like everything a founder could want. But the founder was still exhausted. She was still answering messages at night. She felt guilty taking time off. She couldn't fully unplug because somehow the business always found its way back to her. And that's when I realized something that completely changed the way I think about a business. Building a business that is growing isn't enough. It has to support the life we as founders are trying to build too. Because what's the point of creating operational excellence if the business you're building still costs you the moments that matter the most? That's why over the years, our work evolved far beyond systems and SOPs. We started asking a different question, not simply how do we help businesses grow, but how do we help founders build businesses that create more health, more wealth, more impact, and more freedom. And that became the foundation for everything we teach today. In our next session, I'm going to introduce to you the framework that shaped the growth trajectory of every client we've worked with and every business we've helped scale over the last decade. It's called the Life First Business Operating System. Operational excellence was never the destination. It was always meant to create something much bigger. An experience that gives you your life back, is a joy to show up to every day, and provides lucrative cash reserves that allows you to experience asset-driven growth through the creation of your business. If you haven't snagged it yet, be sure to download the 45-page resource I created for you in the show notes, or you can DM Operational Excellence and I'll send it over. And I can't wait to see you in our final session of our Operational Excellence series. See you next time.